Hey there! Are you someone who's really into health and fitness? Maybe you've been taking supplements for a while, and you've been thinking about starting your own company. Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to go over the steps you need to take to start your own supplement company. It might seem like a daunting task, but don't worry. We are here to break it down for you in a way that's easy to understand. So, grab a pen and paper, and let's get started. Step 1 is all about doing your research. You want to make sure you're creating a product that people actually want and need. So, start by figuring out who your target audience is. Are you targeting bodybuilders, people trying to lose weight, or maybe even seniors? Once you have a clear idea of who you're targeting, it's time to analyze the competition. What are they doing well, and where are they falling short? This will help you figure out what gaps exist in the market that you can fill. Lastly, you need to figure out your unique selling proposition. What makes your product different from everyone else's? Why should people choose your supplement over another brand? Once you have a clear understanding of these things, you can move on to step 2. Now it's time for step 2, developing your product line. This is where you get to decide what types of supplements you want to offer. Do you want to focus on protein powders, pre-workout supplements, or maybe even vitamins? Once you've figured that out, you need to choose your ingredients. This is super important because you want to make sure your ingredients are high quality and effective. You also need to determine your dosage and packaging. Are you going to sell your supplements in pill form, powder form, or maybe even gummies? And how much of each ingredient should be in each serving? Finally, you'll need to develop a formula. This is where you combine all of your ingredients and figure out the right ratios to create a product that actually works. It might take some trial and error, but once you have a solid formula, you're ready for step 3. Alright, now we're on to step 3, finding a manufacturer. This can be a bit tricky, but it's really important to find a reputable manufacturer that you can trust. You want to make sure they use high-quality ingredients and follow good manufacturing practices. One tip is to ask for references and do some research on the manufacturer before you commit to anything. Once you've found a manufacturer that you feel good about, you'll need to negotiate pricing and terms. This is where you'll figure out how much it's going to cost to produce your supplements and what kind of agreement you'll have with the manufacturer. Once you've worked out those details, it's time for step 4. Step 4 is all about creating branding and packaging that will make your product stand out on the shelves. You want to create a strong brand identity that people will recognize and remember. Think about things like your logo, color scheme, and overall design aesthetic. You also need to create packaging that's both eye-catching and functional. Your packaging should make it clear what your product is, what it does, and what makes it unique. This is where you really get to flex your creative muscles and come up with something that's truly memorable. Once you've nailed down your branding and packaging, it's time for step 5. Step 5 is all about getting your product out there and making sales. This is where marketing comes into play. You need to get the word out about your product and convince people to buy it. One effective way to do this is through social media marketing. You can create engaging content that showcases your product and its benefits, and target your ads to people who fit your target demographic. You can also consider influencer marketing, where you partner with social media influencers who have a large following in your target audience. Another option is to attend fitness and health expos to get your product in front of potential customers. It's important to have a solid marketing strategy in place to ensure your product is seen and recognized by your target audience. And that's it. Those are the 5 steps to starting your own supplement company. It's definitely a lot of work, but if you're passionate about health and fitness, it can be an incredibly rewarding journey. One last step to keep in mind is to always be open to feedback and continuously improve your product. Listen to what your customers have to say and make changes accordingly. This will help you build a loyal customer base and continue to grow your brand. You can also consider expanding your product line to offer more options to your customers. And remember, starting a supplement company is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time and effort to build a successful brand, so don't get discouraged if things don't take off right away. Another important step to consider is compliance with regulations. The supplement industry is highly regulated by organizations such as the FDA, FTC, and NSF. It's important to familiarize yourself with the regulations and ensure that your product meets all the necessary requirements. This includes things like accurate labeling and marketing claims, as well as good manufacturing practices. It might be helpful to consult with a legal or regulatory expert to ensure that you're following all the necessary guidelines. By complying with regulations, you'll not only avoid any legal issues but also build trust with your customers and show that you're a reputable and trustworthy brand. And that's a wrap. Starting a supplement company can be a challenging but rewarding process. By following these steps, you can create a product that not only meets the needs of your customers but also stands out in the crowded supplement market. Remember to stay focused on your goals, be open to feedback, and always look for ways to improve your product. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast looking to turn your passion into a business or an entrepreneur seeking a new venture, starting a supplement company can be a great opportunity to make a positive impact on people's health and well-being. So what are you waiting for? Get started today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health and wellness content. Until next time, keep living your best life.